Believe it or not, where you choose to sleep at night can make all the difference in the world. Trust me, I know. I used to live in a high-rise apartment overlooking this city, and my routine was the same. Same view, same people, same job, same elevator, everything was the same. And now that I live in a van, every day is different depending on where I sleep at night. Sure, there's elements of my day that always remain the same, like coffee, editing a video. But getting up and opening up my curtain, I have no idea what awaits me. Today, we're going to adventure out into the backcountry on Vancouver Island. Just finished editing a video, and normally I like to watch it afterwards. But I really want to go up the trail here this morning in the dark, so we're going to shut things down here. Six o'clock in the morning, and it's still dark outside. You guys see that? It's like moving lights on the trees there. It's the puddles. That's the reflection from the puddles. That is wicked. Driving these trails in the dark have a little element of spookiness in it. Like you never know who's gonna go boo right out of the bush, or what kind of animals are gonna pop out. I kind of like it. And I was up this trail not that long ago with Emmy, and it's pretty cool to drive it in the dark because it feels like a totally different road. It's awesome because right down there's a creek and you can't see it, and I don't know, driving in the dark in the morning is pretty fun. Having my side ones pointed that way are awesome because if I ever want to see what's going on over there, I hit those ones and I can see that road over there is decommissioned. Those little side ones, they just come in super handy. Oh, that's awesome. Somebody cut this log a little shorter. The last time we were up here, it was sticking out farther. It was harder to get by. And you got to be careful because there's a giant cliff right here. So thank you to whoever that person was that chopped the stump off the end of that log. Much appreciated. This is as far as we went last time because of snow. So fingers crossed we can get through all the way up here. That would be awesome this morning. Sun's starting to come up. Looks like a pretty decent day out there. In these drier conditions, I wish I had more white lights on the bottom because in dry conditions like this, the white is way better than the amber. The amber is really good in wet conditions. Right now, I wish I had more white. How epic! Is this ever incredible up here? It's when I get out into places like this that shock me that I'm still on an island. It is amazing out here. Oh, yeah, decommissioned from here on. There's no way I'm gonna make it through that. Yeah, in these scenarios, always get out and scout it. Well, maybe. If I stick to this side of it, it's possible. It's always a good idea to go for a bit of a stroll because you don't want to go through one obstacle and all of a sudden run into a giant cliff where a creek is going through, like this one. Driving around out here when the sun is just slowly starting to come up is really, really cool. Especially because the first part of that trail felt like I had never been there before. Now, if I ever come back into an area like this when it's daylight out, this will feel like a brand new spot again. It's pretty cool. And whoa, the front of my van looks crazy with all those lights on it. Looks nuts. There's a lot of lights on that thing. Awesome. Where the heck am I gonna turn around? How are we doing over here? Oh, we're good. In scenarios like this, having my 4 perimeter lights come in handy because I can kick them on and it'll light up everything around me and allow me to see where I'm moving. It lights up everything around here. Now I don't ever have to wonder, can I see? The one that's on my back, I think the wire broke on it when my roof rack system came off on the trail the other day, so I need to get that one fixed. I am glad I chose to come out this early. This is awesome. Good morning, Vancouver Island. We're gonna toast these bagels on a frying pan. It actually works super good. That's pretty impressive. Thanks for the tip, Emmy. That was awesome. Believe it or not, my old toasting system that I had with the little fold-up metal things, tossed that $3 piece of garbage. This works awesome. And I already have the frying pan. I'm gonna put a light on your collar, buddy. See? There we go. And then we can see you when you're out here. You guys want a bagel and peanut butter? So good. It's an everything bagel. This little light that was hanging off of CRUZ's collar, I just got it at Home Depot. It's awesome. You just push the little button and it lights up. And it changes colors. You can make it one solid color. I always just keep his on color changing. Yeah, pretty cool. Every morning of my life needs to be like this. I love this so much. Is that just a little camp spot? Yeah, it is. A little camp spot with a little fire pit. It's a nice little spot. We're gonna get through this gnarly thing. Whoa. Yeah, we did. Another typical backcountry turnaround. That 20-point turn. Make sure you don't go off the ditch on either side. No. Do we go? See how bad this stuff is. Oh, it's pulling me everywhere. Somebody put branches down here. It looks like somebody got stuck. That's what I'm guessing that was for. Oh, we're good. Whoever's been going through here, you can see them squirreling all the way through. It's the problem with this, like, really hard packed stuff. It pulls you everywhere. You can see everybody's like wobbled all the way through here. Oh yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Pulling me left, pulling me right. It's like going through a track. That's hilarious. Wow. That's awesome, just cascading over the rocks. That stick's a little pokey. Give me a pokey stick. That's a big rock. You gotta wonder, like, where do these giant rocks down here just fall from? Running into little pockets of snow. I think we may have to wait and come up to these little areas a little later. We're making a lot more access than we did last time, that's for sure. Like, what a view from home this morning. Sitting in my favorite chair in my house. What an incredible way to live. I love this life. That's gonna be a tight fit. Are we gonna make it? Oh, so close. Look how close we are. Woo! You know that's always bad news when you see a sign that says gate ahead. Holy crap. I don't know if there's access to getting down there, but that is incredible. Wow. Hey, oh, a gate. That's where the party ends. Please don't drive over the cliff, Chrome. Stay on this side of the cliff. Please, snow, don't make me slide back there. Please? Okay, good to go. Good to go. Hey, Emmy, maybe when we come back here for the winter, we can come up this way, before it snows, of course, and see if we can hike down and get to that waterfall. If I make it out of here alive today. These hills are super steep.
When I first moved into my van, I had ventured over here to Vancouver Island, and I just wasn't feeling it. I popped over a couple of times, and it just really didn't speak to my soul. I was also not a backcountry boy at the time either. After getting out here and exploring into the backcountry, I absolutely fell in love with this island. It just draws me in. It just feels like home. Felt like home so much that I decided to put our van life shop out here as a winter home base. This island is incredible and definitely owns a big piece of my heart. Yeah, our front tires are sliding. Okay. Let's not slide down the mountain. Okay, hold on. This is where steep stuff's not very fun with a heavy vehicle because you hit your brakes and your front tires literally just slide. Oh, come on, girl, you got it. The sky over there this morning. Wow. Well, rise and shine, everybody. The sun is just peeking over the mountains. Now I could get used to every single morning starting with this kind of adventure. It's only 8:30 a.m. I did all of this fun and adventuring before most people even get up and go start their day. Let's talk about being out here on the trail for a second before we go. I know you guys see me bombing around in this vehicle, but please, if you are going to come out here, make sure your vehicles are ready for whatever comes your way. Because anything can happen out here. Like me, when I was up there on the hill earlier, when I was sliding backwards, if it got gnarly, I would have waited till it stopped, put it in park, went up, winched myself around a tree, and used the winch to slowly back me down safely so I wasn't gonna slide all the way through. But little scenarios like that, don't get yourself in gnarly situations because nobody wants to get hurt here out on the trail, and the search and rescue team doesn't want to come out here and find your van flipped sideways down the hill and maybe you didn't survive the situation. Because if you use a tiny bit of common sense out here and just know, if you look at something and you're like, I'm not sure, that's when you stop. My van over the years has gone from a regular simple cargo van into something that is equipped with the height clearance I need to get into areas, the bigger, better tires, which allow me to go over better terrain without the risk of popping a tire. I have an air compressor in there, which allows me to air down my tires, making things smoother. Also, the airing down can help me get out of muddy situations. In the back of my van, I have an ARB air locker in the differential. So if I ever need 2 tires of spinning in the back because I'm stuck and only got 1 tire turning in the mud, I kick on my compressor, kick on the air locker. Now I got 2 tires to propel me out of that situation. But over the years, it's taken me this long to get this far with my home. Be safe out here. The Forest Service roads are usually pretty decent, especially if there's a campground just down the way. So if you're heading out to a campground that you've seen on a map that's like not talking like a boondocking spot like this one, an actual legitimate campground. Those service roads to those campgrounds are in fairly good condition. Those campgrounds are usually unmanned. So sometimes those roads can get a little bit gnarly for like a regular size van, but be careful out here. It doesn't take much to get yourself into a nasty situation. That doesn't mean that having a lifted van, oh, CRUZ, he's so cute right now. Hi, buddy. Good morning. All that driving around and this guy slept in bed the whole time. That doesn't mean that having a lifted van fully equipped is going to keep you out of bad scenarios. Sometimes having this kind of equipment on your vehicle will make you do worse things. Well, you all see me bomb around the backcountry the other day and my roof rack system just about fell off. But sometimes having all of this gear on your vehicle can give you
overconfidence and get yourself into worse situations because you got confident. So use a piece of common sense out here, guys, and drive safe. And if you have no experience out here in the backcountry, take it easy. Little steps at a time until you feel fully comfortable. Don't do something silly out here because it doesn't take much. Anyway, guys, thanks for bombing around the backcountry with me here this morning. And I'll see you guys very soon. Okay? Take care. We done, baby! Oh, what a day. So good. Not bad.